Welcome to the final stable of the Battle of Oxcross featuring Stark Fealty versus Martell Fealty.
Stark Fealty being piloted by our ace Stark player, Mr. Kevin Mado, while Martell Fealty is being piloted by a very new player, Lex.
Battle of Oxcross happened on June 12, 2016 at ToyCon PH 2016 at the SMX Convention Center in Pasay City in Manila, Philippines.
So this happened during our Independence Day. Among many others, Eric Lang was here, even Hodor was here.
And in attendance was your commentary team. My name is Daniel.
My name is Kenny.
And this is the second time we've been doing this. The first time we did it was for a noble cause last year for the unofficial second edition Game of Thrones Philippine Nationals.
So if you're watching this, I highly recommend you also watch those games to see how our meta evolved.
So yeah, we just got to cover the last two games of this tournament because our coverage team was busy covering a lot of Eric Lang's stuff. So we were lucky to actually have borrowed their camera and their talents on this day. It was a very busy day.
Yep. ToyCon just had so much stuff. We were at the gaming library booth. Shout out to them. We demoed different LCGs, and of course, Thrones was one of the hottest items that day.
It may or may not have been the hottest because Eric Lang was present and he was signing autographs, taking pictures all day, and Game of Thrones core sets were flying off the shelves.
I believe we sold out our core sets, so if anything, that's a very positive thing for the future of the Philippine meta.
We sold out core sets several times over the weekend.
Yeah, so we had to restock. A lot of people also wanted to play, so shout outs to all of the amazing people we've met throughout the weekend. We hope to see you in our future games.
So we're seeing a thumbs up to signal that our setups are good. Let's see. On the Martell side, we have a Doran Martell, we have a Desert Scavenger, and a King's Road.
So that's a pretty nice setup, while Stark player has two cards, just Robb Stark and Hodor.
Hodor.
So now they're picking their plots. Funny enough, while they were playing, Hodor, of course, is a DJ. He just plays in cafes and bars, clubs. While they were playing, Hodor was actually playing his set. So we could actually hear Rave of Thrones happening while they were playing.
Opening plots here, trading with the Patoshi. Kevin Mother just goes, no naval. Answering Lex's come over Westeros.
So, funny story. Kevin was at the finals of a store championship. He opened with naval while his opponent. He opened with trading with a Patoshi while his opponent opened with naval. Ever since, we've always been teasing him with his plot 1 trading with the Patoshi plays.
Kevin 271 Mado as he's known.
Hey, so Kevin, I saw a Winterfell in his hand. Winterfell is gonna make a huge difference versus the Martell matchup.
Here we go, boom!
There we go, he plays it right out of the bat because he knows how important Winterfell is versus the Martell deck. Outside of Nightmares, I believe Martell does not have an answer to Winterfell, save for, of course, their own winter plots.
Or treachery. Well, no, not this deck. Not this deck. If you banner into the Lion,
which
you
is
have an
also
answer.
the best banner.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Alright, we see Grey Wind here dropping. He has 2 gold left. Where is it going? Oop! Into
Phase
the
2
bin.
for his Gates of Winterfell. Knowing Martell, this is gonna be kind of a drawn out game, so he needs all of the cards that he can get.
It's gonna be real grindy. We see here Lex here counting his 5 gold, adding to the 3 that the very generous Starks have given him.
So I think Lex here can just drop a lot of characters given his reducers and the King's Road.
And Fealty.
Yep, exactly. And Duran is there, so the longer the game gets, the tougher the match gets for Stark.
I still don't know how to feel about Doran Martell. Like, his insight is, a boon that Martell obviously needs. But, the buff only goes so far, you know? The buff only goes so far.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be a one-off in
All
the
the
future.
time.
In the
Yeah.
future, but right now, I'm not really sure if he warrants a slot in the deck. Well, all of the Martell decks I've seen do not run him. Lex here in particular, I think ran 2 copies of this and 3
Ooh.
copies of the Viper.
Leaning hard on those lords from Dorn.
See here, Lex uses his fealty to pay for the Bone Way. Drops a Rose Road. Turn 1 Bone Way very good, because you know it's gonna trigger one way or soon enough.
He pops the King's Road, kneeling that reducer.
That's 4. Plays his Knights of the Sun.
Knights of the Sun. Good early, great late.
Yep, it gives Martell the renown it needs.
I love
it
how
sorely
he's
needs.
I love how he's a 4/4 Bicon
Yep.
with no attachments.
Yeah, it's just regular characters.
Oh, dude, I love that early little finger
Yep.
too.
Early Littlefinger is one of the best. It just gives you 1 gold and also gives you gold that you really need for your later turns. I see a Nymeria Sand peeking out.
Oh, that baby drops.
There we go. Also boosted by Duran.
But he's at 0. He's just at nothing yet, right?
Yep.
Because until that plot goes into the use pile, it's nothing.
Yep. A crowd now forming. We see other players, Ace and who's this? Jolo, building up. We're at the challenges phase now. Kevin eats the baby.
Oh, the baby's gone.
Greywind eats the baby. Sorry, Kevin. Gates of Winterfell revealing Rickon Stark. That is a draw.
And he passes.
There we see.
Did he pass?
No, just passed for the actions.
No, he passed
Yeah,
for the
Kevin
challenges
just
too.
Passed.
Entry coming in with
Using-
impunity.
Yep, using Winterfell though, so that's
Yep.
doesn't have gold anyway. Pulls out the ice and draws for insight.
I'm guessing Calmo Westeros named military, that's why he just passed.
Yeah, and you don't have power to steal on turn 1, so good play there.
Can I see Hodor? Here you go.
Lex is reading Hodor while listening to his set.
I bet he's bobbing his head right now.
I'm sure I was standing behind Kevin. I was listening to the set while I was watching this game.
When he picked up Hodor, he read a loyal character costing 2 gold with 2 icons, military power, which says no attachments. Hodor does not count for your dominance, and Hodor can only attack if
You
Bran
control-
is on the
Yep.
board. Okay, here we go.
Lex also winning dominance. So
He does.
that right now it's 2 power for Lex versus Kevin's 0. Right now, Lex's board is looking pretty good.
Lex
You have
board is dominant.
Yep, you have a Reducer and or the Roast Road and Littlefinger. You're lacking some military strength, and with Greywind that's gonna be trouble, but that's fine. Pulling out Ice is also just so good.
That's true. That was a lucky pull. I like that. Let's see what plot 2 looks like for our players.
I think I saw second Ice in Kevin's hand
That's mean.
and a Frozen Solid. So Frozen Solid, as I've said, is so good in this matchup. It just can blank the Gaston Grey. It blanks
Bone Way.
Way.
But also Black Sun Spear,
Yep.
which oddly enough has not seen any play in the recent months.
Yeah, it dropped in usage. I think we've started to realize that economy really is just what we need. Economy and warm bodies to fill the board. So recently we've dropped usage in a lot of the locations that do certain effects.
The
Other
techie
effects.
locations.
Yeah.
So unless it removes a character from the board or it makes the characters on board stronger, there's no place for it.
Yeah. Though we have Winterfell, which is 3 of in all the start decks right now.
Which basically just, controls the board. Here we go. He says march to the wall and
Calling the banners.
good call. Here we go.
Kevin marches Hodor to the wall while Lex just removes his reducer.
Not much Hodor can do at the wall, though.
Yep. Good trade. Good trade. Let's see.
Lex just says, I'll go first.
Yep, Lex go first. Went first.
Which is key, because him going first says he declares in what order the plots go.
Yep.
So that saves him having to deal with the extra gold on Kevin's side. Oh,
That's Milk of the Poppy.
blank and Rob.
Let's see what else he plays. There is a Blood Orange Grove.
A BOG, as I call it. And duping that Doran.
Let's see here. What else do they have in store?
Kneeling the Blood Orange and his house card for...
Gas and Gray.
Uh-huh.
Which will promptly get Frozen Solid dead later.
He doesn't
Most
know
likely.
that. Here we
Yep,
go.
But
5
he doesn't know that.
gold going away for Nymeria.
Nymeria Sand.
Arguably, Martell's MVP.
Yes. Character-wise, it really is. Location-wise, it's gonna be Grass and Gray. So, Martell has shot up in usage so much, it's not even funny. Martell was regarded as one of the weakest houses in the Corset meta, but it won Worlds, and now we have Martell again in the top tables and just dominating the regional scene worldwide.
Kudos to the design team behind second edition. They've got so many checkboxes ticked off for everybody. Flavor-wise, mechanics-wise. They even meted the flavor and the mechanics. Like, in the core set, Martell is going to seem weak, but you're going to see people are going to win with it.
Yeah. A lot. So, Kevin here played his Rickon Stark and his Jon Snow. And of course, used the Frozen Solid on the Gas and Gray. That's going to be trouble for the Martell player.
Which basically has it stuck there. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Unless he smashes it with like a Confiscation or, beats it up with the Raiders.
Mm-hmm. So, I think even though Lex has his Nymeria Sand, nothing here has an Intrigue icon. And you also... Winterfell's there, so there's really not much you can do to kill off any of Kevin's characters.
Mm-hmm. So, moving that.
So Kevin using his Arya's Gift to move the Milk of the Poppy on Rickon Stark.
Little brother, have this. And he takes the military icon off of Greywind.
So, which is smart. Not much he can do right now.
He can't even eat anything.
Yep.
Doran coming in.
Doran coming in probably for an Intrigue challenge.
And he says, no, sir, you cannot use reactions during this challenge.
There we go.
And he comes in.
Gets Shaggy Dog.
Oh, man. With Rickon out,
That's fine. Greywind can eat Rickon, though.
Why would he do that?
To stand. Because Rob is there. That is the combo. Either Jon Snow or Greywind and
Yes.
Robb Stark. That is one of the best combos in the game right now, I think.
Alright, here we go. Pulling a ward off of the top with the Gates of Winterfell.
That is something that Lex should note. Right now, Kevin does not have any targets for ward. Let's see. Kevin going in for a military challenge. There we go. Nymeria Sand defends.
Getting a Bowie token and claiming a Doran dupe. Is he gonna do the standy thing though, or is he gonna save it for later?
That I'm not sure. March is out of the way, so that's fine. Though he will lose a power challenge even if he eats.
I think that was a
Rickon.
premature march.
I would rather save it for the first snow of winter.
Right,
but
right?
It looked nice.
It was
there.
a chud for a Hodor.
Yeah,
don't
but-
know if that was a good trade.
Yeah, I mean, if you first know Hodor's gonna bounce to hand either way.
Like, as much as possible, I would like to get at least 4 gold out of their march.
Yep.
That's a fair trade for me.
That's one of the most unfair things that's
Oh,
gonna happen.
he actually does it. Here we go.
There we go. So just using Jon Snow's abilities to sacrifice Rickon, stands everybody else.
Coming in for a
Coming
power.
in for a power challenge. Actually, this is a nice play to force the kneel
And still gain
and win dominance.
Yeah.
So well played, I believe.
That's the art of power, of the art of pressure.
Yep. Kevin just knows how to pressure. He is losing on the board, but he just keep up his pressure.
Still matters.
Yep. The combo is assembled, but now he just needs warm bodies to fill the board. So, let's see here.
Plot number 3.
Lex should take note of Ward, because that is gonna swing the game most likely.
That's Wardens to Counting Coppers.
Okay. Wardens of the North 5515. Counting Coppers is 23 110 for the stat line. Not sure who went first. Let's see.
Wardens is a 5516.
1-6. Alright. Let's see here. Kevin goes first. So, it's often said that Stark is a counter to Martell because of a lot of things. First, you have Winterfell, you have Caitlyn Stark, you have Frozen Solid, but I think Wardens of the North is one of the MVPs versus Martell, because even after stripping icons, you can just Wardens of the North in your characters, so you don't necessarily care about the icons.
Really strong turn here for Kevin. He dupes the Rob and drops Fast Eddie. Quick fact checked on the Wards of the North. It's actually a 5515.
There we go.
Not a 1-6. It's a 1-5.
So, going forward, I think we will start to refer to some plots by their stat lines. I know a lot of people do that. Let's see here. We had to adjust the camera. I think we ran out of batteries.
But it's cool. Nothing changed much. We're still in the marshalling phase for Lex.
It's a little bit lighter here.
It's gonna revert in a bit.
But
Just
hang on.
the Lord of Light has something better for us.
There's a lot of glare for the Martell player, but it's gotta be fixed. There we go. Martell player thinking about his turn. Still has a fair amount of money to spend, even though this is a Counting Copper's turn.
That's pretty good for him, I'd say.
Yep. Owing to Littlefinger and the Rose Road, 4 gold is not bad. Not bad at all. We see Lex marshalling an Aryo Hota.
Just a hard marshal right there.
Yep, with a dupe. I think Lex, I'm not sure if he remembered Ward though, but Claim Soak is Claim Soak, and right now he just needs somebody to be sacrificed for that turn.
And the 5 strength military.
Yep. There we go. I think the camera is now fine.
Just a little few adjustments, but we're pretty good.
Lex stripping the icon off Rob, but of course Wardens of the North is there to just assure that Rob is gonna get in whatever challenge he wants.
Twice if he needs to.
Twice if needed.
The military presence on the Stark side of the board is just amazing. Because of Winterfell, everything is 1 strength bigger, and that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, that's one of the overlooked reasons to play Winterfell. I think a lot of players just underestimates the blanket +1 effect of Winterfell. Even forgets it.
Quite the contrary, I don't ignore it or underestimate it. I actually value it too much. I was like, oh, it's so strong. Even my chuds can now challenge.
Let's see. That is a huge military challenge on Kevin's side.
I love how you say it's huge, but it's just 2 characters. But actually, that's like 11 military strength coming in.
There you go. Aryo Hota just defending, just saving him.
Yep.
So, that's fine.
Here we go. I think the screen has normalized again.
Yep. So, Greywind using the Intimidate to kneel Doran.
Stay down, you inciting old man.
There we go. Eddard going in for the power challenge. Kevin using Wardens of the North immediately, just naval in Rob Stark.
Naval being a first edition mechanic wherein, specialized icons with the boat symbol on your challenge icons allow you to jump in after initiating the challenge.
There we go. So Kevin wins that challenge. Lex just jump defends. Gets 4 power off of that exchange.
Woo!
Renown on Rob and Eddard, his reaction and acclaim. So that's so good.
Note the lack of little chuds to sacrifice to the John X Rob combo.
Yep.
I hope he finds more with the Winterfell.
I hope so too.
I mean, the gates of Winterfell.
Yeah. There we
Intrigue,
go.
he pulls the second ice.
I'm sitting behind Kevin here, wondering why he's not putting his ice because of the weak military presence of Lex.
Yes.
But he plays start better than me, so
He pulls the brand.
I will not question him. Pulls the brand. That is gonna be so good here. If Kevin slips up, Bran is still there. He's a chud that can be sacrificed, can be eaten, so it's fine. Let's see. What Kevin sorely needs here is a chud, and he needs to find those.
You know what else Kevin needs?
What?
An intrigue icon.
Exactly. But though you have Winterfell to stop it.
Here we go. Confiscation being flipped by Lex, and he smashes the Frozen Solid.
If that is a calm over Westeros on Kevin's side.
$10 says he names intrigue on that.
Most likely. Or military. We're not sure though.
That's a duped Rob though. I think it is an intrigue.
Yeah. There we go. Lex going first. Lex chooses to go first even.
Yeah, he does.
Let's see what he plays here. Kneels
Wow.
2-3. I think that is gonna be the Viper. Or Tayin.
Making some space. Boom!
There we go. The Viper is in play.
You murdered her!
The run is here, so that is 9?
10 strength.
10 strength Viper.
You
9.
murdered her!
9.
You raped her! No! We're
10.
already 3 plots down.
This is 4 plots down.
Yeah, so it's the third. You count the 3, so it's
Yep.
10 strength. By God!
And also plays House Day Night.
I love the icon spread of the House Day Night. That's value.
Yeah, that's one of the best icon spreads right now. Although Martell doesn't have a shortage of power icons anyway.
You know what makes this a good fight?
What?
It's the presence of economy locations on both sides.
Yeah,
you
that's
see the best that each deck could give.
exactly. Some games are just fought over just economy. Who gets economy first wins. But at least both of them have economy, so that is nice.
And both of them have an ample amount of card draw.
Yep. Kevin here uses the ward to steal Aryohota. We've mentioned it that Lex should always remember this. But last turn, he really just needed somebody to be sacrificed to soak up the claim. So I think that was warranted. But right now, Kevin just stealing all of the military icons. I think that's going to be pressure for the Martell player.
Here we go. Taking one of Rob's icons, I think.
Yep. That's probably going to be power.
So he has nothing.
Oh yeah, that is an imprison.
Yep, it's one or the other.
One or the other. Right now, just no icons, most likely.
That's a sad Rob.
There we go. That is an intrigue challenge.
Uh-huh. I think he says it's unopposed. What do you want from me?
I think...
Yep, it is.
There
Oh,
we
it's
go.
not. It is military.
Yeah, it's a hand's judgment. Or a power, not even. We'll see depending on the challenges there. Nymeria actually took the power icon off of Eddard. So, using a cube from the board game Pandemic. Because conveniently it had blue and red cubes, I believe. And he uses a green icon from his X-Wing collection.
Pro tip, if you want a green cube, crack a box of King of Tokyo open. You got your green cubes. Oh, here we go.
There we go. Lex coming in for... This is a huge power challenge to stop the Red Viper's reaction from happening.
Good call.
Well played there. You have Bran start to just soak up a Tears of Liz if it happens. But the Martell player does not have any money right now, so that is a really nice play here for Kevin. So now they're thinking.
You are indeed correct. It was a huge power challenge, and Bran says, no! He's 2 strength right now.
Doesn't matter.
Yep, he's still gonna claim.
Yep.
And he's gonna get renown on that night.
Yep. Knights of the Sun getting
Renown?
a renown.
Did he forget to claim? Oh, yeah, right. It was named power. So it's not military, it was a power challenge.
Yep, so there we go.
So he's totally forgoing military right now.
There we go. Greywind eating the House Day Knight.
Sad night.
So right now, he does not have any military icons on the board.
He can come in with impunity.
Though start decks right now do not run any removal events, just 3 copies of ice. In a couple of moments, I believe we're gonna transition again into a changed board, so I'll explain what happened here. There we go. Kevin goes in for a power challenge with Fast Eddie. Fast Eddie gets Gaston straight back to hand, and Rob Stark wins a military challenge, I believe, here.
And then they just go into standing phase.
Yep. Also, note that Kevin actually used Jon Snow's ability to sacrifice Aryohota, which was turned into a Stark character because of Ward. So that was a very, very nice play.
We were all thinking about it when we watched it, when we saw. We were like, oh, right, that's what we was planning to do.
Yep.
That Ward has been there for a couple of turns, too. Here we go. First Snow of Winter being flipped by Lex.
Versus Confiscation for Kevin, which smashes the Imprisoned.
All right. I don't want to be imprisoned anymore, said Rob. Draw 2. Let's see who decided to go first. I think it's Lex's prerogative to choose because he has less power on board.
Yep.
And he says, I want to go first. So he counts his money.
So, Kevin, still a master of pressure, believed he used the military challenge with Ned to pressure, or even the power challenge to pressure Lex to use the Gaston Grey on him. Lex using the Green Blood Trader to get a card, and later on that's gonna get bounced to hand once again, so you can reuse that card. Kevin, let's see, he's gonna get four gold maybe. Let's see what he can marshal here.
I have a bit of a pet peeve as to what Lex did.
Why?
I think this is the time that you use Fealty. Right? Because that thing is loyal.
Yeah, unless
Those reducers are always important. You might
Yeah.
you might find a non-loyal thing. Might as well drop it.
exactly. Let's see if he uses Fealty this turn. Using Condemned on Rob, that takes out his power icon.
Giving him another risk of not having icons.
Lex passes with 4 gold on the board. Posts First Snow of Winter, Lex will have 4 characters on the board. 5 characters on the board. Kevin just uses his gold to re-marshal Fast Eddie.
Now he has 4 characters left, each with almost 1 icon spare for Fast Eddie, who has 2. This is a tough decision to make right now.
Yep. Martell is still in the lead, I believe. less on power, but board position is just good.
4 money on it too. That's scary. He has a winter plot too, which
Most yeah, a lot of start players overlook
uh-huh.
that other decks actually have winter plots.
So Winterfell doesn't care about you.
Nymeria getting the military icon on Rob, so right now Rob does not have any icons. The King of the North is useless save for his ability.
He is sad. Here we go. Doran coming in with his brother, the Viper.
Yep. Kevin uses Winterfell, forgets that First Snow of Winter is actually a winter plot.
Kudos to Lex here who says, nope, I still get my reaction.
That is a winter plot. Kevin... Viper claims 3 power, uses Doran's game to claim 1, 2, 3, 4 power. So that is 7 power in one challenge.
It's a whopping swing. Oh, Tears of
There we
Bliss.
go. Lex using Tears of Bliss to put a timer on Fast Eddie's life.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 power on the Martell side of the board.
12 power on Martell's side, draws a card, and there are 5 Vengeance tokens on the Boneway. That is amazing. That happens so fast. So whatever happens here, if Lex loses a challenge, he will get 1 more token on the Boneway. Come dominance, he will win this game.
All he has to do is,
Just wait.
stick it out.
Yep. Just don't lose the power challenge, lose some other challenge, and you win this game.
Alright, did he pass?
So Kevin here is in a bit of trouble, thinking about what to do. Kevin is currently at 5-9 power. Let's see how this happens.
Whoops! Gates of Winterfell flipping over Arya's Gift.
Not a lot of players play Arya's Gift and Confiscation in the same deck. Kevin plays 1 Confiscation and 2 Arya's Gift, to be specific. That's 1 card we found in playtesting to be really good. I don't think a lot of players play it, but we do highly recommend that too.
Tricks that involve Arya's Gift include Milk of the Poppy onto a Chud, Icon Strippers onto Chuds, or, naughty little ices when you think that
Yep,
you're not gonna win.
that is our favorite play. Kevin, Littlefinger comes in for a power challenge. Just Fast Eddie defending, gets 1 power off of it. So Kevin needs 5 power here. Now the Boneway has 6 Vengeance tokens. So whatever happens, Lex is gonna win here if he retains his 12 power. Kevin here so pressured, needs to win this turn.
He needs 5 power right
win.
now.
4 or 5 power.
Oh, Arya's
4
Gift.
power even. Uses Arya's Gift to move the Icon Stripper onto Jon Snow. Condemned to Jon Snow, who conveniently does not have a power icon.
Jon Snow don't care.
Jon Snow doesn't care. There we go. Everybody just goes in for a huge military challenge. Lex here just defends with Nymeria Sand.
He has to claim.
No actions here. Gets the Renown off and the Intimidate. Kneeling the Knights of the Sun.
Where's that claim?
Let's see what happens. Okay. Kevin with the Renown. Just needs 4 power to win this game.
Claimed.
But, there we go. Kevin sacrifices Jon Snow to use his own ability. And now just comes in for the power challenge.
Unopposed.
Let's see here. That is an unopposed power challenge. Gains 4 power off of that. 2 from Fast Eddie. 1 from Rob Stark's Renown. And another for Claim. That is 15 power. And that is the handshake.
Lex was just stunned.
Yeah, that was just gonna win him the game. But, of course, Arya's Gift shenanigans is there. congratulations to Kevin, the champion of the Battle of Oxcross.